Hi, this is Daniel for Gizmo China, and today I have a very cool hands-on of the new Xiaomi Redmi K20 Pro. It's a gorgeous looking smartphone and I'm going to talk to you right now. So first thing first, the price. The Redmi K20 Pro starts at 2,499 RMB, that's Chinese price, or 350 US dollars. Now take that into consideration for this model, which has 6 GB of RAM and 64 gigs of storage. Let's start with the design, with the external outlook of the smartphone. No notch here, so it's like a bezel-less display all over. Very interesting detail here. This has the thinnest chin of any Android smartphone in the market today. It's 3.8 millimeters chin right here, so it really is an amazing display. Another very cool feature of the Redmi K20 Pro is the pop-up camera. Now I'm gonna show you right here. It pops up on top in 0.8 seconds, and it has some very cool breathing lights and sound effects as well when it's activated. It has different sound effects you can choose, so that's all customized as you want. It's pretty similar to the Oppo Find X, by the way. That's a reference if you know it. We should notice though that the camera does have some considerable and noticeable delays here. It definitely needs some algorithm improvements, maybe in the future software updates. Still on design, the model in my hand is the Fire Red edition. There's also two others, the Ice Blue and the Black Carbon. The back case, as you can see, it's made of glass and it has this very cool effect here. It fades from red to black in the middle. And obviously if you have the other editions, the blue and the black one, it also has a very cool effect, but this one is the Fire Red and it looks pretty awesome. As for the body, it has a very neat radiant design here all around, which makes it look lighter actually, but still it has 8.8 millimeter thickness and the weight is 191 grams. Another very cool, neat detail is that there's like a plastic shock-proof ring all around the screen, separating the screen from the actual like back of the smartphone. So it's a very small detail, but it's very interesting. It's here, so it kind of protects the smartphone in case of impact as well. About the ports, surprisingly, there's a 3.5 millimeter jack port here on top for your headphones. In the bottom, we have the Type-C USB here, we have one speaker, and we have the SIM card slot also in the bottom, which is kind of unusual, and it's pretty well integrated in the body of the smartphone. 6.4 AMOLED display with 92% screen to body ratio with bezel-less screen. Integrated in the display as well, one of the quickest fingerprint scanners, as I mentioned, in the screen, almost as quick as the OnePlus 7 Pro, so it's really fantastic. Inside the Redmi K20 Pro, there's a 4000 mAh battery and it supports 27 watts fast charging. Now, it must be said that inside the box, it's only included an 18 watts power brick, so if you want to use that 27 watts fast charging, you really need to get one by yourself. And by the way, no wireless charging for this device. Another technical detail here on the Redmi K20 Pro is a non-linear motor that is for the vibration, for the rumble inside. So unlike other flagships like the iPhone that have like that strong rumble, that very dense rumble, this one does not have that linear motor. As for the camera setup, we have three cameras here in the back, in the middle. The main one is the Sony IMX586, that's a 48 megapixel wide angle camera. On top we have an 8 megapixel telephoto camera, and in the bottom we have a 13 megapixel ultra wide angle camera. Now this is a pretty common setup for most flagships nowadays in 2009, so very good for the Redmi K20 on that aspect. Inside for the CPU we have the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855, and this is the cheapest Android smartphone with that CPU, so that's pretty impressive. So while Xiaomi is targeting the high-end brands like Huawei and others, the sub-brand Redmi here, it's still targeting the budget consumer. So in the very near future, expect an in-depth review of the Redmi K20 Pro and also a video comparison between it and the Xiaomi Mi 9. So thanks a lot for watching, and until the next time.